Let's just test the sounds working on that. Okay, yep. Let's go live on there. Good morning, welcome to a Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking. Sorry about the slow start this morning. I thought I'd had this just switching on and it's gone live straight away. Anyway, good news. Right, let's get on and look at these markets. First things first, what news have we got coming out today? I should just switch across here. And well, we've just seen the UK inflation figures coming out there. Saw a bit of upside, and I'm sort of scratching my head a little bit. It came in line with expectation, so and there was a couple of figures that were slightly lighter, BPI etc. was a little bit lighter, but anyway, it caused the pound to pop for a moment, whilst the euro's going the other way. It's all a bit strange there, but it is what it is. What we got later, 11:45 this evening. Then you've got the New Zealand GDP, maybe something to keep away from the New Zealand dollar, or close it by the end of our trading day at least. So we're still looking forward to tomorrow's data, and well, this is important to watch out for because we've got the Swiss National Bank reporting tomorrow. Again, I will keep out the Swissy today. It served well previously, but she'll keep out of that for now. And we've got the Bank of England meeting tomorrow. No cuts expected now, and things are actually slightly tightening up according to the figures I just saw, but I just ignore those. Anyway, for now then, let's look at these markets. Now I've got the euro. The euro seems to be potentially setting up. We've got to be careful with this because it can fly off a little bit. It's moving at the moment. I did get stopped on a trade on the euro yesterday, which just literally on the US news there, it popped up, took out my stop. But just looking at this 4-hourly picture, it never managed to close above the weekly pivot. I mean, this is a 4-hourly bar, so don't get too excited about it. And what we often see is, this is down to an hourly bar, we often see a reversal on the very next bar. So this time in the morning, or if not the next bar, the bar after. So I do give it a bit of time. I won't be chasing this before, well, certainly won't be chasing it before about 8:30 time, but I just need to give it some wiggle room. But it is one that could be rolling over for sure. So that's possibly the better looking one at the moment. But as I say, all things can change come 8 o'clock, or just after. Be careful. The pound dollar. Now we're seeing, as I said, we're seeing a bit of a rally going on here. It's a bit strange, but it's almost into its weekly pivot. Now this might provide a decent bit of resistance, so I will watch this and see if we'll get a bit of a move. It has already hit the daily R1 here, so it might be just fall short, but we'll see if it can push into that weekly pivot. It'd be quite good. I'm not overly convinced from the daily picture here that this could just be a bit of a bear flag that we're seeing effectively. There you go. It's a bit ugly, but a bit of a bear flag, although it has put a higher low in amongst it, but some do. We'll see what happens, but it's looking a bit iffy. Now if it carries on breaking and pushing through that weekly pivot, I'll just stand aside. Dollar yen, nothing really happening aside of its continued southbound drift. Bit choppy at the moment. Got a bit of a wedge going on the lower time frames. Not interested in this too much. Actually, I'm saying that. Look, but it is looking like it's rolling back a little here, but that can change very quickly post 8 o'clock. But might be something worth watching. But it's really going against something that's so solid. Do you really want to be doing it? It may be a short trade, but a short-term trade even, when I mean that. But someone might cough and it'll go the other way and stop you. Aussie dollar, well, we're in the range that I was pointing out yesterday. This has continued pushing up, and it's pushing towards the upper side of this. A bit more positive now. It it did pull back in the earlier stage. It did a complete reversal here, but then pushed, and the US data helped it later. And off it's gone, and continues on that upside for now. So the Aussie still pushing up. Not an easy trade to get into now. US dollar CAD. This is a bit all over shop. Just running to the underside of its daily pivot, but it's quite messy. It has got lower highs and lower lows. It could get a reaction off its daily pivot here and roll back. If the upper markets suddenly start all changing, well, this could follow suit, but it is the ugliest, and I don't do ugly. New Zealand, remember, we got data. We've got the central bank meeting tomorrow. We could just have a quick look what's happening here. There was talk central bank wise that a while ago that they would actually increase prices, the interest rate, but they're possibly more likely just to announce it holding longer still. I haven't looked at all of the data releases from New Zealand, so would need to go and check on that to pick up the flavour. But it's doing this sort of, well, I was doing this little bounce here. It's nice ball flag. I was looking at this just a short while ago, but that's pulled back on itself, not looking so good now. Maybe if it changes direction yet again post 8 o'clock, it will be good enough to get a bit of continuation and see out that flag. But I wouldn't hold anything. If I was to look at anything and take anything here, I wouldn't hold it overnight for sure. Swissy, this yesterday, I did actually close out of this slightly early because I had so much I had risk sitting on the on the dollar, and I just thought, well, this one was almost at profit. It wasn't far off of profit target, so I'll close this one. It went on beyond the levels I was looking at. It really rolled down to its quarterly pivot here. Still lower highs, lower lows, but again, we've got to be careful with the central bank meeting tomorrow. This could go a little bit woolly now. Anyway, we'll leave that. Euro yen, that was nothing on that in the end. It is rolling back a little bit, the euro yen, but we're seeing the euro roll back at the moment. This could all change a little bit. It has been putting these high lows, high highs through, and you look at the strength of the upper time frames here, and it's still very, very bullish. But I will. This is one market I will, if my setup, I've got an auto trader that runs on it. If it runs up and it triggers, I take them, whether it's long or short. But they've been mostly long lately. And winning. So anyway, it's I say mostly long. Yeah, the one before last was a short, but that's the way it goes at the moment. Not setting me anything up on this. It has come off quite strongly here for now, but it's just a single bar that's selling off. Right. Okay, I shall leave that there. Quick look for those that are trading gold, oil, and the indices. So gold. Quick view of that for today. Has continued to hold up here. Yesterday it managed to benefit a little bit from that weakness in the US dollar for a while, but it's all very consolidated here. It's not my scene. If you're day trading this, it could. I mean, it's bull flaggy here, and the overall bigger picture's bullish, so could get a bit of an upward move there. Oil, so oil continuing up yesterday. So just as the fuel pumps starting to go and come down a little bit, they'll put them up again soon. Oil pushing back up here. 4 hourly, quite a smart movement running through. Yesterday rolled over. Look at that, nicely at 2 o'clock. Off it went. Pulling back to its pivot at the moment. Look for consolidation around here, maybe another move up there around that sort of 2 o'clock area, but this went beautifully yesterday all the way up to its R1, so starting to move back nicely again now, back into its old rhythm. The 2 o'clock moves. The S&Ps, well, Nvidia drove these, and the anything to do with artificial intelligence chips are pushing up strongly at the moment. As I keep on saying, it's not a market to be shorting, even though people are shorting it like mad at times. Now's the time. Anyway, it's not. Nasdaq, obviously, it did pip into all-time highs at one stage, but I should imagine today it will pop into more all-time highs. The Dow, this has been a bit of the laggard, but it seems to be, it did the pivot swing, and yesterday it pipped up a little bit. It's not really driven so much. Obviously, Nvidia's not in the top on the 30 stocks there, or if it is something selling off strongly, I don't think it is. Tech stock. Anyway, the DAX this morning, not really filling me with belief in continuation to the upside here. And you just look at this weekly pivots here, it looks a bit on the iffy side, so maybe we could see a bit of a continuation to the downside on the DAX. Short term, let's just have a look at short term. Quite ugly actually. I'm just looking at yesterday's overall movement, quite ugly. It did come up there about 8 o'clock time, it pushed up there, but only to come back for its pivot. Yeah, not looking fantastic. The FTSE likewise stalled here. Looks like it's the Dow, the DAX, and the FTSE all looking a bit ugly, and the FTSE is particularly ugly here. Anyway, I will leave you there on that note. I wish you a great day's trading, and I will catch you later. I'll give you further updates. Well, we've got trading room starting in a short while, so resuming, and then we will be looking through the cross pairs, etc. Bye for now.